In this particular section of the course, we'll be talking about the osTicket agent panel, the people who will be resolving the tickets which are created in the osTicket. We will be logging in as agent. Once we log in as an agent, so depending upon the role and permission, agent will be having access to this particular section. If the agent is also admin, so admin panel will also be available here. Otherwise, it will be only the agent panel, and whatever tickets are assigned to him, he will see those tickets. So here, if we see, agent has access to the dashboard, so where agent can see all the tickets which are created during this particular time, and what type of tickets are created, how many are assigned, and how many are closed, and what are the tickets by topics, and what are tickets by agent, and what was the total service time, how many are deleted, how many are reopened, and so on. So this is the full dashboard which will show you the performance of the agents, the performance of the departments. You can also see the agent directory which will show you how many agents are there and what is their contact numbers and what are their email addresses, extensions, and mobile numbers. The agent will understand what other agents are available. Agent can also search by department. If one agent wants to talk to any other agent, agent can also update his or her profile from here in case password needs to be changed, or in case preferences has to be changed, or signature has to be changed. So which means that while responding to the ticket, the default signature will automatically append. Time zone can also be changed, time format, and auto refresh rate is also after every, for example, 10 minutes, and default from name, it will be my name, and default ticket queue, it will be tickets assigned to me. Thread view, it will be ascending order. Default signature is my signature, and default paper size I'll be using A4, and reply redirect queue and image attachment view or downloads. So these are all the settings, or these are all the profile settings related to the agent. And then agent can also create the users and update the users. If you are providing the customer support, customers will be the organizations also. So I can create, for example, so this is one organization whom you are providing the support, for example, to Microsoft. So these are the organizations which we have created, and then we can create the users, whoever is creating the ticket from the system. So I'll be creating a new ticket, for example, user at abc.com, test ticket, and here is any ticket the user is creating. Once the user is creating the ticket, user becomes a guest user within your support portal. So if you see here, the agent is able to see these users, but if I refresh this now, the fourth user will also appear here. So you can click this and you can register this user in the system. User will get the email. Now, for example, if I take the existing users who were there, now, for example, this user, it is guest. So you can register this user and create account. Now you can see here that user will be created as a locked user because it is pending activation. The user has got the email to activate his account. User will click here, and this is the end user, in fact, update. Now as a user, I have already logged in, and if you see here the status of the user, so from guest, the user is already active now. So these are the tickets related to the user. If you go into the agent user directory and if you click on specific user, that specific user will be having all the tickets or any notes which are assigned. And when the user is logging in, the user can also see all the tickets which the user has created, and the status of these tickets are here. So this is the user portal which is without SCP, and this is the support portal, and here I can see the users. So here you can see this user is of course a user of the system who is asking for the support, and this logged in user is in fact the agent who is providing the support. So I'll be going here to the tasks here, and my tasks, if I see here, these are my tasks. So as an agent, I can see that these are the tickets, and if I want to solve a specific ticket, or if I want to respond to a specific ticket, I'll be just opening that ticket, and here I can give the response. I can add the response for the user. For example, dear customer, we are working on your inquiry. We will get back to you, and we'll post the reply here. Now immediately the user whom we have responded will be getting the email. If I log in as a user here in my two tickets, I can see here that this one is unread, which means that there must be some response. And you can see here the response has come from the agent saying that, dear customer, we are working on this. And at the same time, I'll be also getting the email from the agent that we are working on this. From the user panel, I can of course add the reply. Please do it as soon as possible. I can post the reply. So it will go to the agent. And as an agent, I can always see the ticket which was there. A response that has come from the user has also come here. So these are all the responses from the agent. These are all the responses from the user. I can add more responses here, but in case I want to put an internal note, customer has provided the user details. Here are the user details of the system. So now these internal notes will be visible only within the agent panel by the agents. Now if I go to the user panel, the user will not be having any details of that, whatever is internally added. So this user doesn't have any access to that, but internal notes which are added are now available internally within the agent panel. So this one can be edited also, and based on this the ticket can also be created, and based on this the task can also be created. So now suppose the person who is working on this, I can see here these are open tickets, and if I see my tickets, so these are not assigned to me. So assigned to me is this ticket because I was working on this. Now suppose this ticket is not related to me, or I am moving somewhere and I want the other person to take care of this. So these are the ticket related options that you see here on the top. So you can post the reply and scroll down and add the reply from here, or you can use this button. This particular button is to post the internal notes by clicking here also, or you can post the internal note by clicking here also. So in case you want to change the status directly from here, so you can click here and change the status. So resolved, closed, or waiting for approval. So for example, this is waiting for approval, but when you click on waiting for approval, you must enter the reason why you are changing the status. That we'll mention that please approve, and this will be internal note, so customer will not have any visibility to this. So please approve and open. So now the status of the ticket will also change, and then the internal note will be added here. The agent has changed the status and he has asked to please approve, and then the status current is waiting for approval. And if I go back here to the user panel, the user can only see that the status has been changed, but the internal notes are not available here. So user can't see the internal notes, but the status of ticket has already been changed. Here you can see that these are two tickets. The status is waiting for approval, another is open. So in case password reset, which was there, so I'll be going to that particular ticket also, and I'll be changing the status of that ticket. And first of all, this task has to be closed, so I'll be completing this task, and here it is closed, password reset done. So this was the task which was related to the ticket, and you can see here task is completed. So I'll be going back here to the tickets, and the ticket which was related to the password not working. So now this ticket is also completed. So I'll be going here and close. So you can first resolve and then close, or directly you can close it. Of course, we need to post the internal reply and external reply also, and post reply. So the user has got the email also that ticket has been resolved, and user can also see that there are two tickets and one is closed. By clicking on close, user can see how many tickets are closed and how many tickets are open. So the open ticket is waiting for the approval and closed ticket is closed. Now agent will go back to agent portal here, and now for example, this particular ticket needs to be assigned to somebody else. It was waiting for approval, and waiting for approval from whom? We did not assign it to somebody. I want to assign it to the person to approve it. I'll be assigning it to agent. So you can assign it to agent or team. As we mentioned, that team is the group of people. Any of the team members can take care of this. If it is related to a specific agent, so we can assign it to specific agent. So Mark John has to approve it. So in case you want to have referral access to Amjad Ali, otherwise you can just mention that approval is required for this request. So assign. So now the status is not changed. It's only the assignment which has been changed. So it is from this user as a user assigned to this person. And if I see my assignment now, so assigned to me, it won't show me that ticket right now. The reason is because that ticket has been assigned to somebody else. It shows that ticket is assigned to Mark John. Here, this edit option will of course help you to change the subject. You can click on edit to change the help topic from the general inquiry to IT support, and due date in case you want to change the due date to this particular date. So you want to change the issue summary and priority level and internal notes, so you can do that also. In case there is any mistake by the user who has requested for the ticket, so you can update it from here. And here, in case you want to transfer this particular ticket from one department to another, so you can click here on transfer. So you can transfer this ticket to another department. So transfer is for the transferring the ticket to the department. Here is assignment, which means that assigned to agent or the team. And here you can change the status, and here you can internal note and external note. On this top, you can see all the buttons here. So you can reply, post internal note, change the status, assign it to the agent or the team. Here you can transfer it to another department. You can print here in case you want to print. And here you can edit the master details of this particular ticket. And here are more details also in case you want to change the owner of this ticket. For example, this ticket was created by one particular customer, one particular user, and now you want to change it. And you can link the ticket. For example, if this ticket is linked to any other ticket, you can link it to that ticket. In case there are multiple multiple tickets which were created, so you want to merge those tickets into one ticket, so you can do that also. The ticket is not assigned to anyone, so you can release it from here. Manage forms, so in case you want to add the ticket form also, for example IT support, and you can add custom form. Ban email address, for example this user is in fact creating the junk tickets, so you can ban this user. As an agent, you can have the full control of the tickets. So in my tickets, you can see whatever tickets are assigned to me or my team's closed tickets. So you want to see how many tickets are closed by month, by quarter, by year, or by yesterday. In search, you can add your personal search where you want to search the tickets by a specific user through a specific time or from a specific criteria and all of that. So in case you want to create a new ticket on behalf of any user, so you can create from the agent panel instead of user creating the ticket from the user panel support portal website. So you can also create the new ticket by clicking here. You will be choosing who is the user in case you want to create a new user, or you can choose existing users from here by typing in their name. When you're getting a call from a user, you can directly create the ticket from here. The user has made a phone call, and what was the topic? It was IT support. So the ticket has been opened on behalf of the user by the agent from the agent panel. The user also got the email that team has created a ticket because this ticket was created by the agent on behalf of this particular user. That's why this email has gone in this way to that user. So here you can see that ticket is there now. Ticket can be attended again. If you hover over the ticket number, so you can see quick glance of the ticket. You can also see how many tasks are created, how many tasks are completed. So every ticket can have multiple tasks, and once these tasks are completed, then tickets can also be completed. So this was everything related to the ticket management and task management, user management within the agent panel. In next section, I'll be covering the knowledge base.